Okay, students, now the topic that we are going to study is early effect or base width modulation. This topic will basically discuss the effect which is known by the term early effect and how is it caused and what is the main reason behind is happening, right? So we have considered a PNP transistor. And if you see carefully, then the base emitter junction of this PNP transistor is forward biased, and the collector base junction of this particular transistor is reverse biased. The red dotted lines that are present in the PNP transistor are the depletion region, and this is the depletion region between the emitter and the base, and this one is the depletion region between the base and the collector, right? So now if I look into the connection of this particular transistor, then you see that base emitter is forward biased and collector base is reverse biased. That means this transistor is working in active region, and this particular transistor should work in a normal operation, right? So this is what it is, right? Now what happens when the VCB voltage is gradually increased, then when the VCB voltage is increased, if I say that this is VCB voltage, right? This is VCB voltage. When this VCB voltage is increased, then obviously the reverse bias voltage across this transistor is also getting increased. And when this particular voltage is increased, the depletion region, which is the depletion region across the collector base junction also increases. Now, if I go with the amount of doping that is present in emitter, base, and collector, then obviously if I just sort the sections according to the amount of doping that has been done in decreasing order, then obviously the emitter one is the one with highest doping. Then comes the collector, and then comes the base, right? So emitter is very highly doped, this one is highly doped, collector is highly doped, and the base one is lightly doped. Now what happens that when VCB is gradually increased, the depletion region which is across the collector and base starts to get inside the base region, right? This depletion region starts to get over or starts to get into the base region, since the base region is lightly doped. So when it is lightly doped, and with the increase of VCB, the new depletion region will look something like this. The blue dotted line that I have done over here, if you just zoom your video, then you will understand that this particular blue dotted line is the new depletion region that is formed over here. And with this, what happens is the entire base width. What is the base width? This is the base section, and this entire width is known as to be the base width. Right? This is the base width, and when the VCB increases, the depletion region, since it gets inside the base region, the effective base width now decreases, because now the base region is not what it was previously, but now it has been reduced to this amount, or this length, right? So the effective base width decreases. So when the effective base width decreases, what are its corresponding consequences, right? The first one is the amount of electrons that were present previously in the base section were more than what now is currently in the reduced effective base width, because when the effective base width reduces, the number of electrons which are the majority carriers in the n section also reduces, right? So the concentration gradient falls in the base region, right? Now when the forward bias of base emitter junction is gradually increased, then what happens is that the holes that are present in the emitter junction, where previously what was happening, some of the holes were recombining with the base section and the remaining holes were just going towards the collector section, right? So now with the reduced effective base weight, the number of electrons that are present in the base decreases, becomes even more narrower. So when the holes actually cross the depletion region between the emitter and the base junction, some of the holes quickly recombine with the electrons that are present in the base section, and the majority of the holes now crosses the depletion region between the base and the collector and reaches to the collector junction. Why is it so happening? Because the number of holes in the base section, the concentration of the holes or the concentration of the minority carrier in the base section, because the base is n type, so the majority carriers has to be electrons and the minority carriers should be holes. But in this case, since the recombination is done so fast, because due to the narrow region of the base, many of the holes are now basically inside the inside the base section, right? So the number of hole concentration now comes to be more in the effective reduced base width section. So now what happens, they are actually when the concentration of the holes increases in the base section, the vibration among the holes also increases rapidly, right? So when it increases rapidly, much of the energy they have already acquired from the forward bias, and after that, when it reaches the base section, the vibration makes them even more energized or even more excited. What happens, these holes then easily jumps over the depletion region and reaches the collector section, and due to this the collector current increases very rapidly. Then what happens, the large number of holes then crosses the depletion region between the base and the collector and reaches the collector section, and the effective collector current also increases very rapidly, which was not happening previously, right? Because the effective base width was not reduced in that time. But now since the effective base width has been reduced, so the number of holes that can recombine with the electrons also reduces, and the excess holes which are now not combining with the electrons due to the reduced effective base width are also crossing this depletion region and reaching the collector section. And due to this, the collector current or the IC current increases rapidly. So what is the third consequence that happens, right? Now the third consequence is that if we keep on increasing the VCB in this manner, then the depletion region will get more into the base region, right? So at a certain VCB, right? At a certain VCB, this reverse bias voltage will actually take the entire base section. The depletion region will take over the entire base section, reducing the effective base width equal to 0. So if the effective base width is equal to 0, now what happens? This particular effective base is equal to 0 means this is that amount of collector base voltage which, when increased to that limit, that will actually take the entire base section, and the depletion region will then span across the entire base region. There is no base region inside this transistor then, right? Now what happens? Now the thing that happens is that majority of the holes that were basically over here will now have no recombination at all, and what will happen is that the entire holes will now jump straight away to the collector region. When this particular thing happens, a large amount of holes now crosses the depletion region to reach the collector junction, and a large amount of emitter current also started to flow. When this particular current starts to flow towards the collector junction, this particular flow then is termed by the name punch through, right? Punch through. This punch through is basically termed as the breakdown voltage of a PNP or of a transistor when the VCB of this particular transistor is increased to a limit, when the entire depletion region takes over the base region. A large amount of hole now crosses this particular depletion region to reach the collector junction, and no kind of recombination is happening in between the base region because the effective base width comes out to be 0. And if that happens, then what happens? Due to this large amount of current flow towards the collector junction, the effect, this particular effect is then termed as punch through, or the breakdown voltage. The entire transistor will break down. This particular effect is then termed as punch through effect. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like and share with your friends. Thank you.